hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're enjoying the smooth jazz that's playing in the background. But who have we got here today? We've got Greenbird and Lurker and of course Van. I did hear that sound. I haven't got it set up quite right on my starting screen, but I did hear it and I hope you're doing well. I can also see a nice black border on the side of my game, so I should fix that properly while I'm here. But no, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing good. I'm going to quickly do a little on the fly fixing. Just like a little bit like that and a little bit like that should do the trick. There we go, that's better. That's better. You start noticing things slowly when you play different games, don't you? And I just saw a black line and that was bothering me. But yeah, no Final Fantasy today. I have said I'm going to play other games. I've been waiting for this one for a while. It's a short game, it's a simple game, it's nothing too crazy. But basic concept, you are a duck detective on a mission to solve a mystery. It should be about 2 to 3 hours long, probably closer to 3, because obviously things tend to be a bit slower when you're doing stuff on stream. But people seem to be really enjoying it, so I hope we do as well. It just looks like a lot of fun. You did good and sleep well. Envy you. I am envying you. I slept dreadfully. I think if I was to say I was awake basically every hour last night, I don't think that would be an exaggeration. It was a very broken sleep, and I struggled to get to sleep to start with. So like I didn't really get to sleep until gone 1, but then at 2:30 in the morning, so 2:30 a.m. I've said this before, I've got 2 smoke alarms. There was the one downstairs that went off on stream once. As promised, I have replaced that. A replacement came yesterday. It is up. I promised I would do it and I did it. But there was a second one upstairs. I've never had any problems with it. But at 2:30 last night, it decided to go off. First time I've ever heard it do anything. 2:30 in the morning, brilliant. So I had to try and get that down from the ceiling. And it's right above the stairs and I kind of can't reach very well. So I had to kind of get that down from the ceiling and like yank the battery out of it. Because this one has a replaceable battery. The other one didn't. The other one was a sealed one. So I was just like, ugh. Pull the battery out, do a check around the house, make sure there isn't any smoke. There wasn't, there's no smoke. And then get back into bed. But at that point, obviously, I'm worried now that there's a secret bout of smoke somewhere, so I just could not get to sleep. I'm super duper sleepy. I have put the battery back in the smoke alarm, so we're going to see if it does it again. But I'm just having very bad luck with smoke alarms. I don't know what's going on with me. It seems to be one after the other, everything's going wrong. And like, obviously, sometimes the stars just align that way, right? Sometimes it's just how it is. But the sealed one that I replaced this week had 10 years warranty on it and it was only 2 years old. So really that one shouldn't have broke anyway. And both of them, you know how like normally with smoke alarms, it does like beep and then there's like a break and then beep and that's how it tells you it's like low battery. Neither of them have done that. They've just started going mental as if there's a fire. The pair of them, and they're different models, they're different smoke alarms. So I'm not having a good time with smoke alarms at the moment, but I will get that second one sorted as well. Because you need them, they're important, they're good to have, so I will get it sorted.
Hello there.
Hello there, how are you doing, AU? But that is just my track record at the moment. My house wants to make me paranoid and think there's a fire when there's not a fire. And I was trying to figure it out, because yesterday I tried to do a bit of proper cooking. So like I cooked some like garlic and stuff like that. And I was like, could that somehow set off the smoke alarm? And I'm like, no, because the other smoke alarm started going funny before I even started trying to do that, so it's definitely not that. Also, the one closest to the kitchen didn't go off, it was the one at the top of the stairs, and it was like, what, 8 hours after the fact? After I did any cooking, so I don't understand. It is the fire alarm that cried fire, but I'm a very paranoid individual. I'm a very anxious person. I don't need it put into my head that there could be a secret fire somewhere. I don't need that. And the thing is, I have a carbon monoxide detector as well. So I've got 3 different alarms. I've got a carbon monoxide one that's in the kitchen. Then I've got 2 smoke alarms, one at the bottom of the stairs right next to the kitchen door and one at the top of the stairs. And they all need to be in working order as per my tenancy agreement. And I think it's like a legal thing in rented places, you need to have them. But I would want to have them even if I bought the place. But when I first moved in, the carbon monoxide alarm was going off like all of the time. And I replaced the batteries, that one's now fine and hasn't been a problem since. Then I had this first smoke alarm, now I've got this second smoke alarm. It's testing me. This house wants to make sure that I don't sleep. I'm calling it. The house doesn't want me to sleep. So I think this is an easier game, but if I make a silly decision, I am blaming the lack of sleep, and you've got to accept that excuse. You're super curious about this game though, AU. I am as well. I found out about it a while ago, and it looks super duper cute and fun. And the reviews are all positive for it. I think it's got an overwhelmingly positive on Steam, and it came out on Friday. So people seem to be really enjoying it. I did buy it on Friday with the intention of streaming it sooner, but stuff just kept on coming up, so we're doing it today instead. We got there in the end though, because I have been wanting to play this. I don't think there's any relation to Frog Detective. I think they're completely different things. Which is funny when you think about it. We've got a Frog Detective and now we've got a Duck Detective. I don't know if the humour's going to be similar. I think this one has pretty complete voice acting on it though, which Frog Detective didn't. So that's going to be interesting, having the voice acting. But I think it is made by like an independent studio or something. It's not made by like a big company or anything, and it's not very expensive. It is a short game, but it's like £7 something on Steam at the moment. So you don't mind it being a bit shorter because it's not that expensive. Trying to find who murdered Daffy Duck. Well, it's definitely duck season, it's not rabbit season. It's never rabbit season in this stream. Never ever rabbit season, not allowed. But I guess, should we hop on into it? It does support controller, which I'm very happy about. And it supports PlayStation controller as well, so I'll know what's going on with the buttons. I have changed the audio around, turned things down a smidge, but if it's too quiet on the stream, do let me know and I can up it on the stream for you guys. I just don't like playing games on full volume when I'm streaming, because then I struggle to hear myself talk. But yeah, let me know if it's a bit too quiet or anything like that, especially with the voice acting. But I guess we'll hop straight into it, huh? Let's go! Would I want the dialogue to auto-advance? I'm going to say off for now because I know you can change that in the settings, just in case we get caught up by, like, I don't know, someone coming by or a follow or something like that, so I won't need to worry about missing any of the story. Ooh, okay, so you got detective mode, recommended, so we'll probably go for that one. Feel like a true detective, less information provided when incorrect. Story mode, a smoother experience for fledgling detectives. More information provided when incorrect. It can be changed later. Cool, we'll go for the recommended then. Struggling to hear your inner or outer voice. What if I said both? Life wasn't easy. I just love the deep voice. Hey there, Connor, I'm doing alright. I hope you're well. What if I said my inner voice is a lot different to my outer voice though?
I was a freshly divorced duck.
Freshly divorced? This duck is single and ready to mingle. This duck's gonna hit the town and find a new partner. Well, what's your type, duck? Who is your type? Can we find you a new husband or wife or partner? Any's good. No? Especially if you need to pay next month's rent. You have to find a roommate at least.
Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
A month behind?
My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember.
I love this voice so much. I was trying to remember. You tried one more. You tried the Swizzles Double Fun Dip. Orange powder tastes like orange Kool-Aid, and the cherry powder complements with the Swizzle Stick. Oh, awesome! Have you tried the Dip Dab yet? There's Dip Dab, Double Lollies, Love Hearts, and Parma Violets. Parma Violets are like some of my favourite sweets. They're also a Swizzle sweet, but they're very acquired tastes. A lot of people really don't like Parma Violets, but I love them. I love them so much. I can plough through a big old pack of Parma Violets.
Where did all my money go?
Were you drinking too much Jack Daniels because you are a freshly divorced duck?
I had to retrace last night's steps.
You like Parma Violets? I love Parma Violets. You don't mind them, Connor. The good thing about Parma Violets is where they seem to be, for most people, obviously there's exceptions, a kind of love or hate sort of sweet. Most of the people in my friendship circle and family circle don't like Parma Violets. But I'm quite a fussy person when it comes to sweets in general. So I always know I can have the Parma Violets in the selection boxes. So that's good. Hope you're doing good, Vogel. You haven't found those yet? Well, I hope you find them. Like I was saying on Discord, Swizzles is my favourite sweets brand. Like Rainbow Drops, Parma Violets, Love Hearts, Double Lollies. I love Swizzles. They are my favourites. And the ring is 2 sizes too small. Can you get it resized, or is that like far too expensive? Oh, the Marmite of the sweet world. I don't like Marmite. I don't mind the smell of Marmite. I don't like the taste of Marmite. Deductions. Deductions are a vital part of the detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Okay. Okay. So, find more clues. Okay. Okay.
Detective work isn't easy. You need to pay attention to everything you see and hear. There must have been something I overlooked.
Okay, leave.
I had to reevaluate every piece of evidence again.
I've not looked at the evidence yet.
Sure, I would be able to crack this.
Trying to crack what happened to his money because I think he spent it all on Jack Daniels and doesn't remember. That's a lot of push-ups. I hope you managed to get some rest. That's you of bounties. My dad loves bounties. I do not.
Not needing this badge anymore.
Oh no, he's hanging up his badge.
I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better though.
Oh, I can't do push-ups.
Well, if things keep going badly, I could always sell it online.
You could, but I think that might be illegal. Is it illegal to sell police badges? Yeah, I can't do push-ups. My arms are super weak.
Oh, sweet spongy loaf.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you keep me safe at night.
It's literally a loaf of bread. Are you nibbling on this in bed? Is there crumbs all in your bed sheets? Oh, he sighs.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field.
Oh, is it a picture of his missus or ex-missus?
Hours under the stars that night.
Oh.
Now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
Nope. Sometimes this happens, Duck Detective.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Oh, Anna. Anna's the ex-wife. Okay, Anna the ex-wife duck. Oh, you want to take a vacation and go snack shopping? I mean, there's a lot of good snacks in the UK.
No messages.
I'm biased, but there are a lot of good snacks. No messages. I think there's just the door.
Second overdue notice.
Oh no.
I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
I don't know actually. At which point do they start doing that?
I need to solve this now.
Okay, so the Duck Detective spent his last money on tulips for Anna. Two or fewer things are wrong. Okay. Bread for Duck Detective. He's gorging himself on bread. Hey there, Aaron. How are you doing?
But the toast helps me to forget.
Oh, you're talking about Smith's Sweet Shop AU. He isn't drinking a load of alcohol every night. He's basically gorging himself on bread to the point that he passes out on a full belly coma and then wakes up the next day and can't remember it. But because he's buying the good bread, like he's not buying like Tesco's own brand, he's buying like full-on Warburtons. He's run out of money because he's buying Warburtons like Toasty Loaf. And now he can't afford his rent. Oh no! Our phone did vibrate though. Anna!
I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in
Oh
weeks.
no! He's addicted to the bread!
You have to believe me!
I don't have bread anymore, Anna! I eat a lot of bread. I don't think Anna would like me. I am a bread eater.
Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
It wasn't Anna. You're decent, glad to hear it. Drumsticks are lovely, I do like drumsticks. Speaking of Swizzle sweets, under my coffee table, there's like a little shelf, right? And I've got a whole container of like Swizzle sweets that I got for Christmas. But I don't have a very sweet tongue. I don't often eat sweets. Sweet tooth, I should say. So the container's under there still mostly full, and it's full of drumsticks and all of the other sweets as well. I should have some more of those at some point. He's addicted to bread, so his wife kicked him out.
Discuss this in person.
But it looks like we may have a client.
Be there in an hour.
We may have a client. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I do have... Ooh! Ducks were the first species to abolish something. I didn't catch all of that. I'm gonna have a quick sip of my drink. I have a fizzy drink because I'm a sleepy rabbit.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare.
Well, that's less money for bread.
And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of
Monarchy, right, that makes sense.
down call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Okay. Taste of Britain takes you immediately straight to Flavortown. Trying all those British snacks and sweets. We do have good ones.
Visit the scenic mountains of South Sicily.
Ooh, South Sicily.
I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
This duck is not over the divorce yet. Are there any more clues out here? Oh, I can scatter all the bottles. Get out of here, bottles. This koala's protesting.
I'm staying here until I get my money back.
Oh, for what?
Bear bus? More like scam bus.
Scam bus? Oh no.
You, sound unhappy.
Just a smidge.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late.
Oh, that's me with the trains at the moment. Always late. The train I get into the local city. Never on time. Never ever on time. And that's not even exaggerating. Not quite that late, but...
Don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
How much did you pay for your bus fare?
2 schmark.
2 schmark?
But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
So I'm guessing 2 schmark isn't a lot of money. I don't know how the currency works here at the moment.
This office looks like it'll
Ooh,
worsen
rosy
the
apple
depression.
sweets. I don't think I've tried those. This office looks like it'll worsen my depression. Ah, mood. My office does the same, Detective Duck. Right, in we go, into Bear Bus. We're going in. Ducks are 70% more likely to solve crimes.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one.
They do look like a tough cookie.
She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
More likely than most other birds, I suppose. I guess they're comparing to birds.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Oh, they sound like a proper receptionist. Alright, what do you want me to do about it?
Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Tough?
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Duck Detective! Falling at the first
Listen,
hurdle.
You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think.
So we don't know the name of the receptionist. We don't know who hired
Take a
us.
closer look and figure out what she's about.
Take a closer look and figure out what she's about. Okay. So, we've got... Ooh, knocked something over. We've got a couple different options for her. So, triangle. Use the magnifying glass to find clues and press cross to uncover them. I'm guessing they mean the X button. So... Oh! Are you crying? Sad. And then keychain, boy band, K-pop fan, BTS. BTS. Oh! That hand suddenly became a lot more defined, but bam! I guess we are magnifying onto it. Okay. Oh! There's the name! What does that say? Name tag. Last name. Windheimer. Windheimer. Is that the last name? So they're called someone
You're
Windheimer.
still here?
I am leaving.
I'll leave you alone.
I'm leaving. So we've got their surname.
It says server room. It's locked.
Okay. I hope their room's got decent cooling in there if it's the server room. And then what do we have over here? We have got... What's this? Ooh, I swear if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Ooh, office politics. Stolen mug. Okay. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Office politics. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Okay. I wonder why the bus station needs a server room. I mean, I guess it depends on if they have like... You know how like in London, they have like the app that tells you like the live bus arrivals and you get like the dot matrix signs that do the same? They must use a server of some kind, right? Oh, suggestions! Okay, is there anything else in here? Anything else? Anything else? No? Okay. It's not letting me select anything else. I can't go back either though, so I must be missing something. Oh, there you go. First name, Laura. Oh, is she Laura Wittheimer, sorry. Oh. First name, Sophie. So it's either Sophie or Laura. Is that the suspicion here?
These are quite mundane.
Office politics tend to be quite mundane, Duck Detective. When you're around people so often, you do get quite wound up. It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Enter their first and last name into the slots below their portrait in the journal's suspect page. I think they're Sophie, and I think they're upset because their birthday's been forgotten. That's what I think's the situation. So I think their first name is Sophie. Yes, and they're upset because their birthday's been forgotten. Okay. Sophie!
You're still here?
Sophie Wittenheimer.
Good observation, Sophie Windheimer.
Ha ha ha!
Get out.
Aren't you impressed I deduced your name?
I'm wearing a name tag, nitwit.
Only your surname though.
Doesn't say your first name though.
That part is creepy, but I'm choosing to ignore it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday though.
It's locked.
Oh, I knocked over the
I
bin.
just told you need to stay out.
I'm a detective. Right, what have we got over here? So, the 7th today. Smiley, happy. And then one more thing to find. Oh! Giraffe, cute. Okay.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Okay.
Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
How are you affording dry cleaning if you can't afford your rent?
I should be able to figure out what's going on with her.
I think I've already got it.
I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
In the deduction section. So, Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday. Duck approved! I'm a genius.
That's why she's making such a face.
I can't get over this
I
duck
should
voice.
try and cheer her up.
But how when you're also incredibly depressed? You said so yourself. To do a happy dance in front of her.
You're still here?
Happy birthday!
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh!
How did you know?
Because I'm a detective.
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh?
Quack quack.
Anyway, that was really nice of you.
Can I go in now?
No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection.
I know how it
somewhere.
feels, Sophie. My workplace has forgotten my birthday before.
Here's the key card to the office.
I have been that person. Okay, we've got a key card. So can I go in now? I can. You can't take the pond out of the duck. You certainly cannot. Hello, alligator. Or crocodile. And then, is that a raccoon? And that's a very, very stressed out
Stained
dog or
carpets
cat.
and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams.
Welcome to the corporate world.
I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
Okay,
This
cat.
is the
There you go.
last straw.
They're a cat.
Surrender Singh needs to be fired.
I'll see what I can do.
But why does Fredderson need to be fired?
Who are you?
The duck detective?
Do you have a problem?
A few.
If you
Some.
have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin.
We got the name! Eugene McQuacklin. Oh my goodness.
Client hired me to investigate a case.
I love his name.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All
Right.
we need to fire him is some evidence for
What a name! What a name!
I'll be in the office.
So we think Fredderson is stealing people's lunches. Is that a fireable offence? Disciplinary to some degree, but could you fire someone for that?
Who works here and what their jobs are. I
Okay.
needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Okay. Client notes. So, the client... because his or her lunch was stolen. So, suspects. Sophie the giraffe works as a receptionist, but we don't have that yet. The bear is... I don't know who that is yet. And the cat, we don't have for them yet either. Okay, we did get the name Fredderton, but I guess we kind of need to talk to them properly. Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press D-pad down to get additional guidance at any time. Okay, good to know. I'm going to talk to you first. Oh, she answers a call.
This is Fairbus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
Oh, imagine if they did.
She, looks busy.
Yeah, we'll come back. Can I do a little Snoopy Snoop though? They got a can of energy drink, fair enough. Bad habits? Are you telling me my enjoyment of Munster is a bad habit? Bloodshot eyes? Insomniac? Oh, I just thought they were quite stressed. Converse? Different brand own headset. Oh, so they've bought their own headset in. Okay. Square. Interrogate. Right, let me get some more clues before I interrogate, because they are busy.
2 desks on this side look unused.
Okay. So there's a couple of people missing. There, that is salami in your bag. Cash payment. Expensive. West currency. 7 times Mr. Brandenburg 30W extra pepper salami. I think that's what that says anyway. High quality salami. Okay. No cheap stuff for this alligator or crocodile. Oh. Spotless. Good condition. Okay. So they care about their hygiene.
That's a lot of salami.
I think it was Fredderson. Fredderson?
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you
Sure.
have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
So that means they're not doing their job very well. To be fair though, it's kind of hard to predict what traffic's going to be like sometimes. Uh-oh, they're on the spot.
Really?
They didn't know. The poor koala. Right, let's inspect this guy as well. Oh, Laura. Custom mug. Someone did say about Laura's mug. Okay, so they've been stealing Laura's mug. Thick glasses, strong prescription, bad eyesight. Oh. Velcro shoes, lame. Aww. What if they just don't have good dexterity in their fingers so they can't tie shoelaces? That's not lame. I don't think this is Laura, but I think one of the notes in the front said about Laura's mugs being stolen. I think. So this could be the person stealing Laura's mug. You can't tie shoelaces. That's the thing, right? I don't think it's lame. Plus some shoes just look better without laces. I'm kind of over laces. Mine keep on getting untied all the time. Right, I need some more stuff before I can interrogate. So what do we have here? Hollandaise. Huh? Station Hollandaise. Escargot. Okay. Brazil. It's like pretzel, but with a B, so there'll be well, there's no T in it. And that's the other one. I guess that's the new route. They were planning a route going to this place, weren't they? Okay.
Their buses don't go very far.
Local routes are important. You need a good local route sometimes.
It's a list of all the buses bus drivers.
Ooh,
The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Petrovich. Okay, I'll come back to you. Let's see.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break.
You wear boots all the time, fair enough. Are they the sort of boots with a zip up the side?
They only have a single person answering the hotline right now?
That's why their eyes are bloodshot.
Surprising.
Okay, so can I investigate this? Ooh, profile picture posing. Whitlock. Okay. And then we've got, ooh, password. Me in sexy aliens. Excuse me. That's their password hint. Password hint, me in sexy aliens.
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
Okay. I have ones with a zip up the side as well. I do like them. Can I interrogate you?
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Please collect your toddler from the bus station. Right, so they really like the receptionist.
I need to ask you
But
some
why didn't they remember
questions.
their birthday? Hey there, Beef. How are you doing?
No,
Glad
I'm
to see you
sorry,
too.
You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
I mean, if they tried hard enough. I saw someone take a massive television onto the bus once.
What?
What do you want?
Can't you see I'm talking to a customer?
Well, I'm trying to
Company
solve a
policy.
mystery.
Nothing I can do.
I'm trying to solve a mystery.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue.
Well, that
I have worked
sucks.
10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts,
Oh,
and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise.
Manfred, give this cat a raise.
Just leave me in peace.
Give this cat a raise. They've got a Monster Energy drink addiction to fuel. Okay, I'll leave them alone. I'll leave them alone. Doing a lot of work lately. Well, I hope you're managing to get breaks when you need them. So what have we got here? Employee of the month. Ah, nice little cheering thing. Fixed. Insert photo here. And oh, they drew a picture of them. Lazy, yeah, a little bit. Hey there, Baha, how are you doing? Freddy sucks! What did Fredderson get Employee of the Month? Oh no, here we go. Rufus Cedarus. You're taking your break now. Fair enough, fair enough. So we've got a Rufus Cedarus who looks like someone wearing a beret. Okay. Stop with the post-its. Can I not... Where is the last clue on this? I thought this would be a clue, but apparently it's not. I'm just going to scan all over. Scan all over. I will find the clue eventually. Woo! Or not. Where's this last clue? I'm doing alright, Baha, thank you. I'm just a bit sleepy. I'm continuing to have bad luck with smoke alarms. Where's the last clue on this thing? I've been keeping an eye on this one. Oh, there you go. For a little while, Beef. It only came out on Friday. But it looked so funny, and I just love the duck's voice. Right, we've got Freddy, we've got Rufus, Cedarus, and Lazy. Okay.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Ah, fingers crossed, Beef. I did replace the one that was going weird, as promised, but now the second one's starting to blare at me at 2:30 in the morning, which is good
Here
stuff.
must be the crime scene.
That's true, a lunch was
First, I
stolen.
want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Yes, so we can't go in there yet. Can I go in here? I can go in here. Folding a duck more than 7 times is theoretically, did it say impossible or possible?
The dimly lit rooms seem to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Hey there, Sessical, how you doing? And I'm hoping for some good sleep. I don't do very well when I don't get good sleep. Impossible, thank you, AU. I'm very much the sort who gets very grumpy when I'm tired. Okay. Hello.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Mr. McQuacklin, thank you.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'm just checking out for clues, don't worry about
The
it.
entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Okay, can I inspect you, please? Angry brows, stern. They are a stern raccoon. I'm guessing they're a raccoon anyway. Oh, type in. Expensive branch manager. They get a decent pay package. I see, I see. Oh, well, there's a stain on their jacket. Baby food, family man. There was the dad mug. Okay. I will come back to you, sir. I'm just going to knock over all of your stuff.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
I'm just looking at it.
Sorry.
I'm just looking at it. I'm going to do a little inspect. Identical age, so twins. That's true, they do look very identical in age. Okay, so they've got twins. Framed, high quality. Does imply a good family relationship. So, Eugene McQuacklin's going to be quite jealous of this. Considering he's going through a divorce at the moment. Oh, sparkly. They've polished the frame as well. Oh, there's hinges on it. Secret compartment. So the sandwich could be hidden in there, the missing sandwich.
Normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
Once you rule out one possibility, it must be the truth, no matter how improbable, e.g. the coincidence that I'm a detective. You got me on that one. Okay, what else is there for me to see in here? I'm going to knock over this bin as well, so I've got to knock over all of the bins. And then we've got...
A letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent. Signed by L. Angst.
So that must be Laura. So Laura Angst is trying to get a promotion.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
Ernst. Ernst. Her Ernst. Her Ernst. Right, can I ask you about this?
You who called me?
You never know when there'll be a clue in the bin. You never know, AU. One day it will work out and there will be clues in the bin.
No, I never heard of you before.
Just like in the Sonic game, you never know.
Unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Right, who called me then, Raccoon? There has been some unrest. So if I go... So, we don't know who hired them. We don't know who stole them. As the receptionist, the bear is... And he is the branch manager, but we don't have his name, surprisingly. We don't know the cat's name. Works in customer service.
It's no use!
It's no use! And in the crocodile, we don't have their name, but they work in the operating office. Okay, so we are filling this out slowly.
What a fan. It says Ernst.
Why isn't it letting me say that's his name? Because that's clearly his name. We will come back. Ducks are the only bird known to be able to fly backwards. I don't know how true that one
In
is.
here must be the first. I want to find out who the people in the office are.
Okay,
It
so
will
we
make
can't go in the
things
kitchen
easier
still
in the long
yet.
run.
So I still need to
I need
interrogate
to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
the alligator. So we'll go after the alligator again. There's also this room. Then we're going to talk to the alligator again first. The voice acting's good, isn't it? Here we
Do
go.
you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
Oh,
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here.
you're happy I'm here?
I have a copy of your book, The Early Bird Catches the Criminal.
We have a book? We're finding things out about Eugene
Can you
here.
sign it?
I can sign it. He sighs.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought hummingbirds could fly backwards. I have no idea.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective.
The name's McQuacklin.
I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Who am I signing it to? Is that a way to get his name? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. We'll continue into the other room.
I shouldn't go outside yet.
That goes
I
outside.
need to find out who the people in this office are. Did I remember to write down their professions and my deductions?
Yeah, I think he did. Who have we missed? Is it because of this person? No, we got this name, Whitlock. We've got this person. Let me go back into my deductions. So the bear, for some reason we don't have his name. Oh, of course I need to guess them, that's why. So, none of those add up. Bad eyesight. Is this one Laura? Is this one potentially Laura? What was the surname for Laura? I'm already very confusion over these names. Give me a second. I'm going to have to go back round. Can I talk to you again? I can also quack! I didn't know I could quack. Okay, it gets better. It gets better. Right. Can I go and talk to Laura, to Thingamabob again? To get some names? There are over 1,000 ducks. You're not wrong.
I'm
Right.
so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
So can I...
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it?
Oh, the incident.
Sorry. No idea.
Okay. Let me go back over here. Because I've quite clearly missed something here. So. Swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I will end them. I'm guessing based on the anger, I think the cat is Laura. Laura from CS, customer service, is way too loud. Okay, so definitely Laura. And we know who Sophie is. So what's Laura's surname? The most trendy duck hairstyle is the mullet. Oh, that goes too quickly. What's your surname? What is your surname? Not Whitlock, because that's Whitlock. Not Ernst, because Ernst is the one in the office. And then, do I have a name for you? Oh, on the receipt, potentially. Let me have a look at this again. Mr. Bradenberg. Mr. Bradenberg.
It's a list of the most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Petrovich. Which I don't think is this person. Right, so I think... I do think they're Laura. Their surname is definitely not Whitlock, because that's the other person. Oh wait, there was a name on the wall as well, wasn't there? So I can double check that in a second. This person's last name was definitely Ernst. You're sorry you're late, never a need to apologise. I hope you enjoyed your tournament. What was the name on this? So this was Rufus Cedrus. So it's not Cedrus. Freddy sucks apparently. I don't know who Freddy is at the moment. So it's not Cedrus.
Detective work isn't easy.
Oh, under details.
The thing that bothered me in particular was...
Right, I'm gonna... Oh, I don't want to do that at the moment. I want to try and work this
Sure,
out.
I would be able to crack this. Detective
Oops,
work isn't
pressed it again.
easy.
Leave.
I was
Leave.
sure I would be able to crack this.
I want to go into this one. So, we know... Oh, L. Angst! Laura Angst! Their last name's Angst. Okay, got that one. Now this one. They're not Rufus, so they're either going to be Freddy or Manfred. I'm going to try Manfred. Thank you for the shower. It was an excellent 2 days of top quality wrestling. Glad to hear it. So, because this guy doesn't match the picture that's on... It's not Fredison. The picture didn't match the thing, and it's not Whitlock. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be... Right, I'll come back to him. Then Ernst. See, the thing he said H-E-R-R. But he's Manfred, apparently. So, it must be Rufus or Freddy. Nimona purchased a t-shirt. Thank you for buying a t-shirt. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy it. You have the hoodie as well, don't you, Beef? I'm guessing that's you. So, what are our options here? It's definitely not Whitlock. I mean, it could be... It's not... I don't think it's Cedrus, though. Right, I'm going to leave him for a second. We've got a couple more people we need to find anyway.
Detective
Whoops.
work isn't easy.
Oh, it's German for Mister. Thank you.
I was sure I would be able...
Right, can I go into the server room? Can I go into the server rooms? I can't go outside yet. I can't go into the... You have the hoodie, mug and blanket. Oh my goodness, you're forming a collection. Thank you so much.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay, I can't go in there. Do you think it is Fred? Let me look at the picture over here again. So let me see. You look like this. You look like alligator. Okay. Let me go back over here. Let me go back over here. And look at this again. See, 'cause that doesn't look like the other guy to me. So I wouldn't say this is Rufus Cedrus. So I guess if I completely disqualify Rufus and Cedrus, that would leave Freddy. Freddy Fredderson! There we go. Right, so we got all of these guys. Can I talk to them again now that I know their names?
Oh, hello.
Hello again.
How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
The name's McQuacklin. Thank you. Here we go.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
Yeah, I think you did show me the mugs. I don't have a lot of stuff from my friends' merch stores, to be honest. I would like to get more. But I do have a Buki blanket and I do have a Kaiko mug. I also have a Tofu blanket. I have my own blanket.
I think he likes me.
I think he likes me.
He's
Hey there,
the
Hyper, how are
only
you
one who
doing?
doesn't shout at me.
Aww. Okay. I hope you're doing good, Hyper. So can I ask everyone about the manager now? Oh, she answers a call.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? Your yarn ball is still on the bus.
Just get a new yarn ball, it's going to be gross.
Which route were you on?
Okay, can I... Here we go, we've got some extra questions now. Tell me about your
What
boss.
do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy.
Oh,
I
good.
just wish I'd finally get a raise.
There.
Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
3 hours late! It is a very snuggly blanket. But so is the Buki blanket. It's the same supplier, so it's the same blanket.
Freddy Fredderson.
I think Kaiko's store's on the same site as well, so it's all similar products.
Freddy?
Oh, you don't like Freddy? Ooh!
He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space.
Office politics.
Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
Okay, well, I've asked everything I can from you for now. Can I ask the receptionist about the other two? There's an average of 5 ducks per square meter. That's a lot of ducks. Okay. I can ask you about
What can you
this
tell
one.
me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out.
She does a
I
little
do
bit.
love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
Okay, let's go and talk to the manager. I'm still missing some stuff from the looks of things. It says, ducks migrate thousands of miles to escape your whining. Was that one? These freaking facts. Okay, let's go back in. Sir, I have questions about your staff.
You're still here.
I am.
I have a feeling you're not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
Questions.
What do
Laura.
you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee.
Oh, good.
She basically does the work of 5 people.
That's not so good. Right. Is there anything else for me to look at in here?
It's a letter for an applicant signed by L. Angst.
I've already looked at all of this. I can't get in there at the moment. I think most of the facts are a bit fake news. Just a little bit fake. Can I go into these rooms now?
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are.
Right, so I'm
It
still
will make
missing
things
some
easier
people.
in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
I'm still missing some people. Oh, of course, I can fill this out now, can't I? Okay. So, the bear is Manfred, the branch manager. Laura works in customer service. Freddie works in the operating office.
Now that I had worked out these names,
There
I'm
we
ready to
go.
check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
To the crime scene! The quacking makes me happy. Ducks can breathe underwater for 72 hours.
As I enter the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
Eugene, you must resist! You must resist the bread! You need to afford your rent, Eugene! Eugene, don't do it! I know toast smells good, but you've got to resist it. Stay strong!
I knew I had to stay strong.
Stay strong, Eugene!
This wasn't what I was here for.
Stay strong!
Stop eating the icing. Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if
Oh,
it wasn't
Margaret.
for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, and you can have it and so much more later when we're done preparing.
Look at all the cup noodles. They're behind my head. I'll show you in a second. Look at all these cup noodles. I love it as well, Beef. It's so good, isn't it? Like, I was already interested in this game based on the screenshots, but then I watched the advert, like the trailer for it. Oh, more suspects. So, I think we haven't spoken to them yet, but I think this is Margaret. Was it Whitlock or something? Let's have a look. Oh, Halloween's coming. Halloween party. I guess it is September, so it's a good time to start planning it. Cancelled? Oh no, budget cuts. Okay. Ah, that's Laura and Sophie, isn't it? That's cute. Looking for an editor, unpaid. Hungry, get your own lunch. Angry note. Hungry. Okay.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the jam incident.
Oh, do I want to know what the jam incident was? Do I want to know?
Yes, dear.
Oh, yes, dear.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
There's always like the office mum. It feels like Margaret is the office mum.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen?
The murder of my marriage. I'm fresh from a divorce.
How many dead bodies have you encountered?
5 little piggies.
One died, but
No, Beef, the duck's out of a divorce. It was at the start. The duck's wife Anna left them because of their crippling bread addiction. How will you get them to stop asking them for a raise if you don't throw a pizza party every month? I'd rather have the raise.
I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times.
In the Goose Times, written by Big Bigson, our resident goose.
They called it the piggy bank.
Maybe I shouldn't mention Biggs, because Biggs has bread for legs, and we know bread's a problem for Eugene McQuackson. I apologise, Eugene. I will not mention the bread-legged goose again. Okay.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
Exactly, with a raise I could get so much more pizza. You know what's up, AU.
No?
Right, so can I inspect you? Whisk, Baker, Motherly. See, I I said office bum. Yeah, you can see the inspiration, can't you, Beef? Well groomed. They were posing in their profile picture. Now where's the last clue? Where is the last clue? Just the way their little hands turn onto full-on grippers. I was at a tan line from a wedding ring. I think they're also divorced. Hey there, Alan. How are you doing? Do you have your tea and crumpets in the shower? They're going to get soggy. Could Eugene and Margaret get together as freshly divorced animals? Right, let me ask you some questions.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
She has batter all over her.
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft.
Mm.
No one told me they've called a detective. I don't know what's going on at all.
And then what do you think of Laura?
Tell me anything about Laura Engst?
I'm going to take a sip of my drink as well. Give me a second.
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work.
Ooh.
You need to keep this a secret, though.
Of course I will. I'm not going to say anything. A person needs to have aspirations.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know.
What am I having to drink? I got apple tango today, so it's an apple fizzy drink. I kind of needed the energy boost.
She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
Oh no, Sophie broke up with her ex.
But don't tell anyone.
Right, so Margaret is a gossiper. Margaret is a gossiper. Right, let me go back into here. I feel pretty confident on this one's name. There we go. And then if I go more suspects, Margaret the sheep works in customer service. Okay. I'm going to scuttle around you for a second.
Gross.
Apple Tango makes you sleepy. That's interesting. Such impeccable damage control. Yeah, totally. It doesn't count if you say that.
I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Ooh. Thanks for the food, Salami Bandit. Ooh, salami. Salami Bandit. We do know someone who has salami on them. Okay. RS, so that's Rufus's. That's Margaret's. Where is the last? Oh, thanks for the food. Oh, greasy handprint. Sassas had the same handprint as that was on the microwave.
So, this must be the crime scene.
The scene of the crime.
This note is curious.
Our RuneScape player is the culprit. We're going to find campfires everywhere. Right, hello, sir. Let me do a little inspection. Toolbox, janitor. Star Trek fan. There you go, sci-fi fan. Okie dokies. Practical person. Okay. So what is your name?
Dishwasher's broken again.
Oh, blimey.
What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Yeah, that's a good question. That is gross. All the dirty water pooling into the mugs. Right, did you hire me?
I'm a private detective. And I'm
Throwing
here
an
to
absolute wobbler.
investigate a case.
Core blimey.
That's so.
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call detective.
Ah, you think Freddy called me?
I feel we're doing
He was a big
this
fan
right.
of us, so it
I
could
don't
very well be
need no
Freddy.
messing about our business around here.
Oh, you want people to leave you alone. Right, tell me about Margaret.
What is
Do
your
you like
relationship
Margaret?
with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart.
Do you like Margaret?
We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Aw, that's cute! The penguin and the sheep play mahjong on evenings every week. Oh, I actually really like that. I haven't operated a dishwasher machine in nearly 5 years. I've never had a dishwasher. I've always just washed stuff by hand.
Do you get along with
He's a stubborn one.
I do respect that.
Okay, and then Freddy.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's company?
Oh, he huffs.
If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Oh, he doesn't like the Freddy. A lot of people don't like Freddy. Now, Duck Detective, I need you to resist that loaf of bread. I know it's hard, but you have to resist. Right, let me go back in here. The penguin is... We don't have a name for the penguin yet, do we? But he is a janitor. And we need to find a buffalo as well. Oh, I wonder. There we go. They're Rufus. They got Employee of the Month. Ah, the janitor got Employee of the Month. I like that. I feel like janitors and like maintenance staff often get forgotten about, but they're very important for like the running of just stuff in general. So I'm glad to hear it. So Rufus is the janitor, and we still need to find the buffalo. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll toddle on out. You appreciate me a great deal for saying that. I think it's just a fact, isn't it, though? A lot of like the more behind-the-scenes quote-unquote work like just gets forgotten. And it's a shame because it's a lot of work. Right, we're outside now. Oh, there's the buffalo. No, you must be Petrovic. Was it Petrovic? Because they look like a bus driver.
And I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Right, let me knock over these bottles. There we go. I've got to knock over these bottles as well. Give me a second. And then knock it. Let me knock over these ones as well. Wait. And then can I go through the leaves? I can! Moo! Hey, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. I hope you're well. One of your best friends in undergrad did a whole thing raising awareness and running a campaign to help the university janitors. Aww! Because they were being mistreated. You befriended them because they did things like that. That sounds so good. I agree with that wholeheartedly. So I think this person is at Petrovic because they seem to be a bus driver. Do they have like a name badge? Boris! Right, the Boris Petrovic. Okay. Well-proportioned nose. Handsome. Ooh, they're a handsome buffalo. Let's see. Ooh. Bad manners though. Tut tut tut. Right, before I continue, I think I need to do... Whoopsie. This one. Well, I haven't spoken to them yet, so I can't guess it quite yet.
This isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
They also have an accent, and I know this is very bad of me to say, but they have a Petrovic sounding accent.
What?
I know that's quite narrow-minded, but I think you know what I
I'm
mean.
not here to take a bus.
You've been trying to catch me for like the last 2 weeks, but either you're working or you had to move streams. Yeah, I've been moving streams a lot lately. It's been a very inconsistent performance from me for the past while, and I've been very apologetic about it. I'm hoping to get back on track soon. But I'm really happy to see you, and I hope your work's been treating you all right. Okay, so can I now go into here? You are definitely Boris Petrovic. There you go. Awesome. I should be able to add that to this. Boris the Buffalo is a bus driver. Perfect! I still haven't figured out the client though.
Name and job. It would be easier to figure out what was going on.
You're trying to fix your inconsistency. Are we all in the same boat a little bit at the moment? I'm just glad you're doing what you need to do. Well, I appreciate that, Beef. I don't like moving stuff around and not having a plan, but I'm also like, if I can't give you what I want to give, I'm like, I should leave it until I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so I need to interrogate.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
I do.
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business.
I imagine the bus driver doesn't get involved with the office politics very much.
I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because they're out on the road all the time,
What
aren't
do you
they?
think of Sophie Windheimer?
Oh. Oh, he sighs.
Man, I wish she'd let me
Oh, I think Boris likes the receptionist. Right, what do you think of Freddy?
You, like Freddy Frederson?
Most people don't seem to so far. Thank you for the stretch. Wow. Oh, you like him?
to rant about detective novels.
You're the first one to like Freddy. You missed the Fall... Oh god, the Fall Guys stream. Moo Moo. Right, the event itself, right, really fun in concept. The problem I was having was, because obviously I'm on... Yeah, Final Fantasy is having a Fall Guys crossover at the moment. They've done it before, but they're like doing it again. And you can get like a bean as like a minion, and you can get like an outfit and like stuff like that. The problem I was having is I'm on American servers, even though I'm obviously EU based, and normally that doesn't cause too many problems, right? I think the main time it's caused a problem at this point is it on the something chemical facility? I think it's in Heaven's Ward, where on one of the bosses, I think you have to run towards the edge for like these fireballs and then rush towards the middle for an ice ball, but the timing is very, very tight. But because of the ping, I've got to time it really weirdly, so on my end I'm basically running through the AoEs, otherwise I can't make it, right? But on the Fall Guys event, there's this one map in particular where you'll know it as soon as you see it. Basically you have a pile of like crystals in the middle, and you need to take them to 3 different goals, but there's a lot of obstacles like flying around and stuff like that. But basically I would just be running through the obstacles, and then I'd be past everything, and then something would hit me, and it was driving me insane. But the rest of the event wasn't that bad. That map though, I was getting genuinely angry on stream, and that's a rarity. I'm not an angry person, but I was getting angry, but I managed to get all the stuff I wanted, so it's fine. I managed to get like the whole outfit, the minions, the mount, the orchestra scroll, so we're all good. We're all good, but it did wind me up. But the actual other stages were all fine. It was just that one. Yeah, a lot of people seem to not like that map, but with the ping, it was so bad. It made me question my choices and think about moving back to EU servers. It really did. But I'm not going to pay to do that just for a singular event. But if you watch the, if you go to the VOD, and you can probably just see, like, in one tiny, minute slot, how bad it was and how much I was losing my mind. And Dom did a raid and I'm just there ranting about it. Poor Dom raided into me as I was just losing it. I was just absolutely losing it, and then Dom just raids in and I'm just like, ah. Oh god, we did it for 4 hours though. 4 freaking hours we were doing it for. Definitely add me though, Moo Moo. Absolutely, I'd love to party up with you and do some duties. I would love that.
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office.
Except for Margaret.
Except for
Yeah,
Margaret, I
except for
guess.
Margaret. Okay.
Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't know, but they definitely are friends.
I don't work here.
He probably got a kick out of it. He did clip it, so I think he did get a kick out of it.
I thought you were a detective.
He did clip it, the cheeky sod. Of course he did. I am a detective. Okay, so I've interrogated. I've spoken. Let's have a little look
Someone
around.
left their bag here.
Okay.
Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Ooh. Okay. Oh no worries, Beef. Go and get some rest. Absolutely. I hope you feel better. So, I still don't know who hired me. I wonder if it was Freddy. Freddy hired the duck detective because his lunch was stolen by a co-worker. But who stole the sandwich? 2 of these are wrong though. 2 or fewer things. See, I don't think it was Freddy. I'm going to go back inside. He is a cheeky sod for real. He can't defend himself at the moment because he's down south. Right, let me look back in this fridge. Freddy does have salami, that's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, a lot of people don't like Freddy So I wonder if Laura is trying to frame Freddy by calling themselves the Salami Bandit. I wonder. And Freddy knows they're being framed, so they called the detective. Because at the start, Laura was all like, I want to get Freddy fired. And we've got Rufus's lunch. This has a paw print on it, so it was Laura's that got stolen from the looks of things. And then that's Margaret's up there. So that would be Laura's, wouldn't it? Obviously, we do have the paw print on there, though. There we go. So Laura hired them because the lunch was stolen by the Salami Bandit. But I think the Salami Bandit might be Laura. I think it's like a ruse to try and get rid of Freddy because everyone doesn't seem to like him.
I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client?
You're my client?
Why didn't you tell me?
Good question.
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
I'm a duck. I'm a literal duck.
What are you? I'm a duck.
Thank you.
Wearing a
Thank you. I could have written this game. I'm predicting it.
Is Freddy getting fired or what?
Oh. I don't think it was Freddy. I think it was you.
I'm working on it.
I think it was you. I think it's all a ruse. I really do.
Hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Right, so someone is planning. So, I wonder, surprise birthday party for Sophie, because it is Sophie's birthday and they think they've forgotten, and Laura's the best. Oh, but Margaret's making the cakes. Margaret's planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. Genius! My brain is working.
Planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie.
Because Margaret was making cakes. Hey there, Hanksy, how you
I
doing?
see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
Oh, I'm glad. Right. I can't ask you anything else for now. So I've solved that mystery.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine?
That is adorable though,
I
isn't
plan
it?
all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
So I've already spoken to you. Is there anything else I can... Oh, duffel bag. I am cracking a case. We're trying to find who the sandwich thief is.
Is this your bag?
I have suspicions.
Huh? No, mine's over there.
It does look the same though.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah.
Why do you need so much salami?
Can't a guy like some salami? I like salami. Oh, it's not
It was
yours.
just there.
Huh.
A really nice surprise.
See, I think Freddy's being framed. Poor Freddy. I think Freddy's being
What
framed.
can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
I can see 4 mugs on your desk, Freddy. I would get angry too. You try to get a cup from the cupboard and all the cups are gone because all of the cups are on people's desks. It does wind me
Why
up.
don't you just return them?
Yeah, return them. You have a dishwasher.
I do.
Well, you don't.
Just not
Exactly.
every day.
Every day before you go home, take the mug to the kitchen and put it in the dishwasher. Gosh darn it, Freddy.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Bouldering conventions. Huh. I still think that they're being framed. Right, can I ask anyone else about Boris? Can I talk to you about Boris? I think I checked and there was nothing else I could talk to you about. Okay, cool. Let's go back into the kitchen and talk to Margaret and Rufus. It's kind of sus that Freddy has Laura's mug. Yes, but then is it because Freddy is hoarding all of the mugs. They did say he had bad eyesight, but I think he's on mug number 5. So I think it's just he takes whatever mug is there. Which would annoy me as well. What the duck? How are you doing, Iron Ferret? I hope you're doing good. What do you think of Rufus?
Along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
It probably is why the office hates him. I'm not saying that they don't for a good reason. But I do think he's being framed in this situation. Now, Rufus. Duffel bag, is this yours?
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
Smelly gym clothes.
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Right, so, whose gym bag is this? Da-da-da-da-da. Ducks are excellent skateboarders, apparently. Right, let me go in here. And ask the manager whose bag this is. Oh, and of course ask about these two. Okay, what do you think of Rufus?
Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
He came with the building. Right, Boris.
Can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
That sounds about right. I think Tony Hawk did learn his stuff from a duck.
He's not the most reliable worker, but it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
He was Employee of the Month, I do agree. I wonder what that was about. Right, so... framed? I'm going to see if I'm right. Freddy is being framed by Laura because... wrong mug. Ah, if that was right, that would have been good. Freddy is being framed by Laura because Freddy picks up the wrong mug. The wrong bag? I think they're definitely being framed. I really do. But there's one word that we're missing, so there's something else I can find out. If you drop a duck, it will always land pointing north. Right, who else can I talk to?
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have
Oh, I can go back and talk to Sophie, can't I?
right now.
Let's go back outside and talk to Sophie about this bag and also the janitor and the, whatchamacallit,
Oh my
bus driver.
God. I love these KTS memes Laura keeps sending me.
Okay,
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh, I don't know what I saw in him.
oh, Boris is your ex. That's why you won't let Boris near you.
I mean, I guess he's good looking, but...
Right, Boris is
my
the
God,
ex.
is he boring.
Ducks keep perfect records of everyone who wronged them for their deductions.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut.
No, she did kind of spill some
It
secrets.
seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Okay. Because someone picked up the wrong bag. Someone picked up the wrong bag. I'm gonna
I
pop.
can't leave now.
I can't pop out
need to
there.
solve the-
I need to solve the case. Knock over that as well. Is this still locked?
Says server room. It's locked.
Right. I need to go back into the office. We're going back in. We're very close to figuring this out though, I think. Let's go back in. Most ducks don't file their taxes. Oh my goodness.
2 desks on this side look unused.
What else can I talk to you about then? I must be missing something.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Petrovich. Let me look at this again. Cash payment. Brandenburg. Extra pepper salami. West currency though. Hey there Rift, how are you doing? It has been a little bit. I've not streamed in a bit. I hope you're doing good though. I'm alright. So West. That would be like West, right? 4 routes. But I don't think Boris would be framing. I don't think Boris would be framing this guy. There's also something else I can ask them about this. I've definitely not found something. Let's go back out here. I've definitely missed something. You just can't sleep at the moment. I was like that last night. I hope you managed to get some sleep soon. I feel like I've got everything out here though. Unless there's something I can still ask Boris about. Boris? Oh, here we go.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Absolutely, vibe all you need to.
It's really strange.
Mm-hmm.
Things in it disappeared.
Things in it disappeared.
Others appeared.
Right.
Very suspicious.
Right.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
He huffs.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Right, so the bags have been switched. Oh, I wonder. By Boris. Because Freddy picked up the wrong bag. No. So I wonder if this salami bag was Boris's bag. Or is it lunch? There's definitely a name that needs to go there. So I think that is Freddy, and I think that is framed. But by who? There's still items that I'm missing and evidence that I'm missing. I'm missing a fair few things. And I still haven't got into the server room yet. How do I get into that server room? How do I get into that server room? I think I've asked everyone everything I can ask, right? But I've definitely missed something, haven't I? Budget cuts. Did I miss?
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
Leave that, because I've already done that.
Appropriate question.
Right, so I've checked that,
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
I've got nothing else to show anyone. Oh, I can show you the bag.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
See, Freddy says it's not though. But then they also said the salami appeared, so it might be Freddy's bag. But then once goes to who's the salami's bag? Which one's the salami bag? What if it's... Right, Freddy is being framed by Laura? Because Boris picked up the wrong bag. No, because I was wondering, could it be Laura's bag? I'm very suspicious of Laura. I'm going to keep on being suspicious of Laura. Laura, can I ask you about this bag? I cannot ask you about the bag. Right. Can I please get into the server room? Okay, it's acting like I can go in there, but I don't know how to. There's nothing else to ask you about.
What are you doing portrait.
Could one of them just be the unnamed salami bandit?
Sorry.
What do you mean? So I've done all of those. It's telling me I need to fix this one. And I know I need to, but I've met everyone. I've apparently missed a lot of clues though. And it's saying that room's still a question mark. Is the name Salami Bandit an option? It is, isn't it? It is an option. By the Salami Bandit. Whoops. Wait a second. Because it's the wrong. I don't think the wrong. Oh, I'm getting close. Because Boris. Because Freddy. Freddy's being framed by the Salami Bandit because Freddy picks up the wrong mug. See, I know Laura's really angry about the mug though. I don't think Laura's being framed. I think Freddy's definitely being framed. Hints available! No. I want to work this out. I've gotten so far.
You're my client?
I've had this conversation already.
Tell me.
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me you're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So
I am missing a clue though.
Freddy getting
I'm working on it.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft.
I'm
And
trying.
what they were planning in the kitchen.
I figured out what they were planning in the kitchen, I think. It's acting like I should know what this is. And I feel like I do, but at the same time, I feel like I'm missing something. I've definitely looked at everything up here though. He was saying it's not his bag.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
It looks the same though.
One with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
that's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Detective work isn't easy.
Gone ponder
The thing
details.
that bothered me in particular was to figure out the situation about the culprit. I had to consider
Important
what
objects.
objects stood out in this case. I had to check again which objects the people involved interacted with. I had to take into consideration who the note in the fridge was signed by, and why they decided to take action. I had a feeling something bigger was going on than meets the eye.
Right. So, you're saying the salami appeared, but the Salami Bandit had like a clawed hand. So could it be that Boris is being framed by the Salami Bandit who is Freddy? But now more things are wrong, so I don't think this is right. No, I do think Freddy's the one being framed by the Salami Bandit because Freddy. I'm still so sure this is it, but it's clearly not. Right, so what are our words? Suspicious, framed, heard, seen, stolen, wrong, hungry, right, surprise. Bag, lunch, mug, email, X. Right. See, I don't think any of the other words in this one would make sense. So it has to be framed. The others wouldn't make sense. So Freddy is being framed because you do have that wrong mug, and Margaret's annoyed about the mugs. Oh, could it be Margaret rather than Laura? Could it be Margaret? Because Freddy picked up the wrong mug. But why would Margaret do it because Freddy picked up the wrong mug? We did see about Laura like losing it if her mug was taken again. That's why I think it's Laura. I've very much missed something, haven't I? Right, back to the kitchen. Back to the crime scene. Back in we go. It's probably staring me right in the face, but that sounds about right for me. As I've always said, the best way to hide something from me is to stick it right in my face. Right, we're back in here. So. See, because that's obviously Laura's paw print. And then that's like a... like with sharp claws. Margaret is up there though, and they do have a sandwich, which wasn't stolen.
Oh, I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Is there a handprint anywhere else? Any more handprints anywhere? Can I look over this bin as well? Okay, cool. Can I knock over this bin as well? I got an achievement for it. Anything on here? Looking for editor. They're like partying. Get your own lunch. You think that's Freddy's bag?
Can you tell me anything
You're
about
saying
Laura
about the
Angst?
bachelor's degree.
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard.
But
she
Laura's
secretly
very angry
studies
about
for
Freddy
a
having
bachelor's
extra
degree
pay as
work.
well. Like, Laura seems to hold a lot of
You need to
anger.
keep this a secret, though.
Millicent, how you doing? I want to get into that safe as well, but I don't think I can. Because he gets quite angry whenever I try. I've already spoken to you about everything. Just work. Well, I hope work's treating you alright. Because Freddy seems to just be like vibing. Freddy is being framed by Laura because Boris picked up the wrong bag. So now 2 or fewer things are wrong. So that's wrong. So wrong is definitely correct. 3 things are wrong. 3 things are wrong. Right, so it's wrong bag. Framed by. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, thank you. Just trying to figure this out. Manfred, Margaret. No, I think. But that doesn't make sense. Why would Freddy be being framed by Laura because Freddy picked up the wrong bag? Well, I guess that would kind of make sense, but Laura's been going on about her mug the entire time. So maybe it's not Laura. But who else would be... Oh, there you go.
It was as I thought.
But who's the salami bandit? I don't think that solves the mystery at all.
Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed.
See, I guessed that much a while ago, so I was right about that.
This office wasn't as boring doing as it
But that doesn't
looks.
prove who the salami bandit is. Which surely is the
Freddy
big
took the
mystery
bus
here.
back, and he went to pick up his luggage. He must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his.
I feel like you would check in the bag before you left. Right, so the salami bandit hasn't been identified.
This made him a target. And to get rid of Freddy, the salami bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?
Sophie, get your butt in here. It's your birthday. Yeah!
Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a... Huh? What's this? Surprise!
Happy birthday!
No way. This is all for me?
Ah, the plushies are for her. And the salami.
Huh? A letter?
Oh no. Oh no.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
The salami bandit.
It's the salami bandit!
Dun dun dun.
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
The framing
And
continues.
now there's no question who the perpetrator
I
is.
still think it's Laura.
I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredderson.
Which is kind of sad because Laura is meant to be Sophie's friend,
By
right?
the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Is there more than meets the eye? Right. So Sophie received presents from the following colleagues. So one gave a necklace, one gave a book, one gave a plushie, and then we've got Sophie received a letter that contained something, and then okay, we've got a lot of words to find here. Oh no, she's sobbing. Comfort her.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
No need to worry, the duck is here. Oh, she sniffles.
What can you possibly do?
Solve the mystery.
Leave me alone.
Right, Margaret.
That's not nice at all.
It's not nice at all.
This is with someone's birthday.
I agree. Can I scan you? You've already been scanned. There's nothing else to ask you. This has already been scanned. That's all looking the same. Eugene McQuicklin on the case.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie.
Yes.
It says limited edition.
Ah,
It's a heart-shaped necklace.
I think that's from Boris.
Looks tacky.
I think that's from Boris, because Boris is her ex. And then we've got, ooh, Sexy Aliens Want My Number by Suffer Strides. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the aliens' eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes not the aliens. The aliens were blue. And there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny, made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking, from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. This is beautiful writing. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Now I think this is Margaret. I think this is Margaret, because Margaret's password on her computer was going on about sexy aliens. So I do think this is Margaret. Page 252. It's a long book. Okay. Captain Bright. So the colours of the aliens. I think that's what she was saying, wasn't it? So there might be a clue in the text because it's saying about the colour of the aliens. Lead alien. Pretty lady's mouth. Can I get your number? Now, where's it saying about the colour of the aliens? 12 of them. They were blue. Eyes were not. The eyes were red. It's not coming up though. But I can't leave until I find that last clue. I thought it would be about the colour, but I guess it's not. Let's do a scan over, shall we? See if it kind of blinks up. Let's see. No? I'm definitely missing something. There's the only thing, you can't leave this bit until you find the final clue. I'm trying to remember what that password said. It was either the colour of something or the size of something. I can't quite remember. Oh! There we go. Author's name. I do think that one's from Margaret though.
Oh God.
Oh God.
What did I just read?
Don't question people's tastes. I do think this was Margaret though. I am very sure. And then I think the necklace was Boris. And I'm going to say the plushie was Laura. And then something got stolen. Ah! Sayonara, edgelords. Cocky attitude. Sayonara, edgelords. Okay. Buongiorno, everyone. Weird message. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily, lol. Okay. Is it the koala? Wait, is it the koala? Oh, I've got questions now.
What the purpose of that letter is.
Because I don't know how it's weird that they're in the office. Was it the koala? That's still the same.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
Why is she crying over the letter though? It's not even directed towards her. I mean, I can't really say much about crying. I cry quite easily. That's a lot of sabotage for 2 schmark. True, but what if it was their last 2 schmarks? That might have been the last of their schmarks. Right, we're going to head on out. We're going to talk to Rufus. Do you know anything about this
What do you
letter?
think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
So you're complaining about the grammar. Interesting, interesting. Freddie? I can't ask you about it. Interesting. Can I ask the manager about it? Let's have a look. But we don't know the name of the person outside and they're not in our character list, so I don't think it is them.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
So you think it's Fredderson? I don't believe it's Fredderson. I don't believe that. Where's Margaret? Margaret? Where is Margaret? So Boris is out here. Oh, there's a new thing on the... What's this? Oh. Customs import. Custom procedures for passengers entering from West Border. Allowed goods. Personal items worth less than 500 schmarks. Notify the local police about suspicious activity. Prohibited goods. Weapons, I think that's fair. 10 trombones, specifically 10. Meat. Ooh. Someone could be trying to bring meat in from the west. Potatoes. Books in the interests of the eastern states. And plants. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. Brazil. Okay. You can't have more than 10. That's true. Laura was on the phone about that.
What do they have against potatoes?
Good question. I've spoken to you. Do you think this game's set in Germany? There have been some German words, haven't there? So maybe this game is set in Germany. Where has Margaret gone? Margaret! Oh no, she's in the kitchen. Margaret's in the kitchen. I take it back. I know where Margaret is. Right, what's out here? Can I go to the server room now?
It says server room. It's locked.
I cannot. Can I go behind here? I cannot. So there's a plushie. That's why I thought the plushie was from Laura. So, Sophie received the following presents from her colleagues. Laura gave a plushie, Margaret gave a book, Boris gave a necklace. Nothing got stolen. Necklaces got stolen. Letters got stolen. Books got stolen. Bag got stolen. Maybe I got these the wrong way around. I'm very sure about Margaret. Here we go. So Sophie received a scary letter that contained a silly message. No? Bear bus? Is it for everyone? No, it preferred Sophie. Hello Jackie Gunn, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm trying to be smart. Ooh, okay. Find more clues. I can find more clues. Imported from... We've got a lot going on now, don't we? Okay, let's go back. Now, can I find any more information?
They really think I've done it. Duck Detective, you have to help me.
I'm trying. Don't worry, Freddy.
You know it wasn't me, right?
I know, it's fine. It's okay.
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise.
Wouldn't be a bad surprise.
Salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
That might upset your tummy though. I think eating that much salami would upset my stomach. There's nothing else I can say to you right now. I've already inspected you. Has this changed at all? No. So, Brazil's up here. So is that where we are? Okay. I've spoken to you. Did I speak to Boris? Or did I just ask them about the letter? Let me go and speak to Boris. And let me check this again. So. Yeah, so we're in Brazil. We're in Brazil. Okay, cool.
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
No, she didn't.
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Yeah, see, I think the necklace was definitely from Boris. I'm very confident about that fact. Right, then let me go and talk to these two again.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. I should really get back to work.
I think Laura got the plushie because they're meant to be friends and there's an identical plushie on her desk. So I think Laura got the
Nice at all.
plushie. We have spoken to you.
Who messes with someone's birthday?
So maybe the book's not from Margaret and it's throwing me off. Let me go and talk to the manager again, because I think I only asked him about the letter as well.
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprit soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Everyone's bullying Frederson. It's kind of sticker-esque, isn't it? Because of the borders around the characters and such. It's such a cute little game though. Okay. So Sophie received a scary letter that contained... What did the letter say again? Can I inspect the letter? I should have it on me, right? Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords. So it's not romantic. We got the book. There's still more words I've got though. Salamis are being... I think it should be illegally. From... Yeah, I think that one should be illegally, but we don't have the word yet. It does say weird message. It said, I got nice, romantic, silly and scary. Nice, romantic, scary and silly. But is it Sophie or is it everyone? So they don't like that, so I'm going to say it's Sophie. I do not know why, but it feels like you have a teacher's voice. It's calm and relaxing. Well, I'm glad you find it calm and relaxing. You're not the first person to say I sound like a teacher. But I don't mind at all, thank you. See, I still think that should be illegally, so I need to find that word. We are still missing a couple words. So who have I not spoken to? Have I not spoken to Rufus properly?
So, what happens to the cake now?
Rufus has been waiting for this cake. You just want the cake. There's nothing else I can ask him though. Okay. Have I spoken to everyone? Oh, I can go to Thingy's computer now. Ooh, I can do this now. This is
This
new.
folder says Manual for CS Agents.
Okay.
How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
So that's unrelated. What's on their computer though? Okay. Laura's a complainer. Is he serious? What a dumb pen name. It was just his name backwards. Pen name, mystery author. Oh! Wait, what's the author's
We
name?
don't want to be Laura's enemy.
What's the author's name? Wait a second. It's Rufus! Rufus wrote the book. So it wasn't Margaret, it was Rufus. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I still don't know what got stolen though. So was it Rufus that gave her the book? Still top-notch writing, I do agree. So, sexy by now. Is he serious? What a dumb pen name, it's just his name backwards. So they know it's a Rufus. I don't know if Rufus would gift it though, because Margaret is clearly a fan. Because if you look at the computer over here... Oh! Aha! Me and sexy aliens. Wait, you and sexy aliens? Wait! Did Rufus write the sexy alien book and make Margaret the sexy alien? Wait. Margaret, are you the sexy alien? Let me look at this book again. Okay. Is Captain Brightbeak is Rufus. And the sexy alien is Margaret. The plot thickens. Right, what's this? Okay. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful one with purple eyes. Right. So would it be purple? Okay, purple eyes. They were blue. So they were blue aliens. Purple eyes. Okay, blue aliens, purple eyes. Purple-eyed alien.
I cracked it.
Margaret's the alien in the sexy story. That the penguin wrote. Oh my goodness. That shouldn't get me so much. Oh my god. We're snooping. We're snooping. Oh, cutie. You would fall asleep in her class. Oh no. Oh my god. She must have known. She must have known. Lovers, delete everything. Illegal activity. Accomplice. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've got a VPN. Secret cake recipes. Never gonna give up. Oh no, never gonna give you up. Okay. These are some voucher codes. Vacation, planned trip. Right, so they have a planned holiday somewhere. Ooh.
Who's this person she's messaging?
Rufus? Rufus! I have questions for you.
High school drama. People just cry over everything these days.
Right. Let me go back into my thingy. Here we go. Okay, illegally. There we go. Hello Madoka, how you doing? You're here to report some missing bread that was stolen from the local duck pond. Rumour has it the culprit is pretty quackers. I mean, Eugene McQuacklin does have a bread problem. He has a bit of a bread problem. It broke down his marriage.
I just needed to find out who was behind this.
Right, who's smuggling salami? The plot thickens. Manager, salami is being smuggled. It does make sense. That's true. The Germans do like their sausages. Right, I can't ask them about this.
Guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's mistake.
No, okay, let's skip through this. We've had this conversation. Okay, gonna leave on the room. So, Sophie received the following presents from her colleagues. It's either Rufus or Margaret. I still think Boris gave her the necklace. Maybe it wasn't Laura that gave her the... No, Laura definitely gave the plushie. Right, so it wasn't Freddy. Something got stolen. We don't know what though. We have all of the words though. Nothing got stolen. Bag got stolen. So Sophie received a scary letter that contained... So it is still nice, romantic, scary and silly. It's not a nice message though, is it? Would you say it's a silly letter? It was a silly letter, wasn't it? That contained a scary message. There you go. Sophie received a silly letter that contained a scary message.
I needed to find out why.
Okay. So we've got that. I wonder if that changes any of the conversations. Hello. Oh, doesn't review. Fred, do you have any extra information? No.
I totally forgot about Sophie's birthday.
Oh no! You totally forgot about it, so Freddie I don't think was even involved in this. But we have some different dialogue now.
So, what happens to the cake now?
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. And we're going to talk to Boris again. There are no ducks on the moon. I mean, I wouldn't know that. I've never been to the moon. Oh, he sighs.
Life's just not going so well right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, Boris.
Tell me about it.
I lost
They're
all my
bonding.
hockey bets too.
Right, you lost your hockey bets too. See, what was the extra present though? That's the only thing. I don't think there's anything else on here that can give it away. Meat, potatoes, plants, no. Nothing on there. Right, let's toddle back in. What are we missing? What are we missing?
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine.
So that dialogue's still the
I
same.
should really get back to work.
And then,
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It
Can we
says
find-
limited edition.
can we see what's in some papers on that chair? Can we see what was in this box before? No, it's just the message, isn't it? Sayonara Edgelords. Who would say Sayonara Edgelords?
That's not nice at all.
Your dialogue's still the
This is
same.
for someone's birthday.
Can I ask you anything about anything else? I cannot. Do you have any new dialogue?
What should I do?
You do not. So Sophie received the following presents. Laura gave a plushie, Margaret gave a book, Boris gave a necklace. What got stolen though? It does say 9 out of 9, so we definitely have all the words. I'm not sure what got stolen. Bag, necklaces, but let's go back out. I've definitely missed something. I've definitely missed something. Hey there, Aki, how are you doing? You don't need a catchy intro statement. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're well. Let me pop back out here. Is there anything out here? See, because there's the plushie here, right? That's why I think it was Laura's. Can I go in here now?
It says server room. It's locked.
I cannot. Okay. Mug. Keyboard. Sophie's birthday. You're definitely not baking or anything. Well, if you are baking, I'd love to see it. I feel like I've spoken to everyone though, so something is missing. Something is missing. I haven't checked this desk again.
The two desks on this side look unused.
So that's still the same.
Detective work isn't easy.
Ponder
The thing
details.
that bothered me in particular was the best way to figure out who gave what present should be to just talk to everyone.
I've done that
Haven't I
though.
seen a plushie like that before?
You have on the desk.
Also, there's something funny about the author's name in that book.
I've got that figured
We
out.
should look at it again and check if there are clues about it in the office. About the stolen present. Once I figure out the intention of the letter, it should all be clear.
Yeah, I have spoken to everyone though. You already posted it in Discord. I'll give it a look shortly. So unless I got something here wrong. Was it Rufus? And then did... See, I feel very confident that Boris gave the necklace, but maybe Boris didn't give the necklace. But he was saying that maybe he should have spent more money on it, and they did make a point of saying that the necklace was tacky. Yes, that's wrong. I think Boris being there is very correct. And I think the plushie being from Laura makes the most sense. Yeah, so what got stolen here? Bag, books, cake, letters, necklaces. Nothing got stolen. Okay.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
I tried nothing before and it didn't work. One of the other... I must have been still having Margaret in that space at that point.
The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled.
Oh, thank you, Aki. I'm doing alright. Thank you.
Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East.
Yes.
This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business.
Which is interesting to be done over bus. I don't know how that works with buses.
Smuggling it to the East. And selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
Sayonara, edgelords.
This was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
It's true. This is all about a missing sandwich or something. You know, we're going on about smuggling and like customs and all
Thanks for
sorts of
coming,
stuff.
Everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie.
Sophie.
Where is she?
Slacking off, playing on her computer phone like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless.
Highly suspicious. Could she be gathering more salami?
I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Okay.
Finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
There's no murderer.
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
He is getting framed. Yes, yes, yes.
Why would anyone bother?
You tell me, Laura.
That is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
Bum, bum, bum. She gasps.
This is ridiculous. Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office?
Please don't comment on how I walk. I cannot help it. It's how I was born and raised. Ah, Rufus is out of here. Rufus, this is highly suspicious of you.
I'm a certified private investigator and
It's okay, just tell us what you know.
He huffs.
salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very
He is a penguin. He also waddles. Hypocrite. Hypocrite.
Huh? What's going on?
Or he's projecting his insecurities onto us.
Okay, this is going too far.
Keep it down, raccoon.
I really have more important things to do.
Is he a raccoon or a bear? I'm only saying raccoon because of the shadow over his eyes. He might just be a bear. But either way.
No, that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
maybe.
Uh-oh. She shrieks. It might just be a bear. I think the shadows over the eyes was making me think raccoon.
Everybody,
But the body type is definitely more like a bear.
it's really important that no one leaves the premises.
What is the hippos critting?
I need to get back to work.
Everyone does not care about this. Guys! There are importing crimes going on. Well, Freddy, it's okay. We'll get this figured out. He sighs.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
You're like the only one we know who's innocent, Freddy. Okay.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You see, seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth?
What if Freddy framed himself? Oh, imagine it's like a double bluff.
Follow
That would be
people
quite a
around?
twist.
I'm pretty good at that.
That's not a good thing to be good at, buddy.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yup, you're doing great.
Well done, Freddy. There's nothing else to talk to you about. Let us scurry on out. Oh wait, I can grab this now.
Someone forgot their phone.
Oh, let's snoop on their phone. Let's look through their messages. Someone's on Discord. KTS Enjoyer. So that's Sophie. Because Sophie is a KTS fan. Are your parents still angry at you from Almost Dead? Oh, okay. Nonsensical. Right, so something's happening to Sophie.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
I think she was being like wrestled or something. We need to see if Sophie's okay. Margaret?
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent.
Sure.
I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Anything I can ask about? No. Can I get past, please? Hey. I wanted to do my Quack button. Is anything new up here? Oh, I can access Freddy's computer now. Sometimes when I write things, I too also think, why do I write like this? He's on my Twitter page. What the heck? Stalking. He did say he's good at following people. I should see if this is a real Twitter account. Okay. Murder at Beaver's Dam. Detective novel. Okay. Oh, it's my Blue Sky, right. I've never used Blue Sky. Isn't there actually a site called Blue Sky? Or it's a site called something similar that's like meant to be similar to Twitter? Is that right? It's Quacker. Right, I'm missing one more clue. I'm missing one more clue. I'm missing one more clue. Kidnapping. Oh no! Oh god, who's kidnapped Sophie? It's a Blue Sky handle. Ah.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
They did want an autograph when we came into the room. Right. Let me go and talk to Boris, I guess. Oh, the manager's out here as well.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
But I'm not.
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Sometimes it is.
Seems a bit cheap.
Oh. Seems a bit cheap. You're not happy about it, are you? Is Boris out here? No. Has Boris kidnapped Sophie? Wait. Because Boris is Sophie's ex, and I think they're trying to woo them back. Right, so I'm guessing the manager's office is... Oh, the janitor's over here.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft?
What's wrong with me?
Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I'm a qualified detective.
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself.
I've been doing very well.
The truth will be revealed in the end.
He huffs. Outrageous. Right, is anyone in here? Oh, my throat just croaked. I'm sorry. Right, so I can't do anything with that at the moment. There doesn't seem to be anything else to click in here. My throat's getting croaky. Okay. That's all looking the same. Right.
She left? Just like this?
It does seem suspicious, doesn't it?
Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
You're worried about her now.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
She left a note on the desk. That's it. I quit. Okay. You'll never see me again. Sophie. Did I spell her name wrong? Is that how her last name was spelled before? Let me check this quickly. Let me quickly. No, it's not. It's spelled wrong. Her surname's spelled wrong in the letter. Right. So if I go into the letter, they spelt it with a D. They did W-I-N-D-T. Like Wintenheimer, but it's actually spelled Wint, not Windtant. Wintant. So it's not her that wrote the letter, I don't think.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
That's the phone number about the importing stuff, okay? Unknown number. I'll tell them everything. Don't. Ooh. You blocked this number. Click here to unblock. Right, so she blocked the number. Oh. It's an Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for expecting my co-workers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today, and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but can I at least, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. High expectations! I don't think so. Just for a card for like 50p from Card Factory, I wouldn't call that high expectations. I love reading those Am I the Assholes. They're so good.
It said it's locked.
It's still locked. Okay. Let me get into my book. So. Kidnapped. Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to... There's still some extra words, okay? This whole thing is a big security risk, isn't it? So... Someone kidnapped Sophie. I don't think it will be kidnapped. Could be stalked. Stalked Sophie to make her stay quiet about the salami bandit, illegally importing salamis. Salamis to someone. Okay, this is where we're up to. So who else do I still need to talk to?
Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
One of your old jobs you had the convention of changing people's desktop backgrounds to Kermit if they left it unlocked. You know what, why not?
Does this mean I'll never see her again?
I'll calm down, Boris. We'll get it figured out. Right, let me go and talk to the others. Oh wait, I think there was an extra clue there. Let me come back out. Let me come back out. No, it wasn't. It was his one. Okay, it's fine. Back in we go. Now Freddy is gone. Anything new on this desktop? No. Oh, it definitely is. Definitely enough to be effective. You don't want to be called out for it, do you?
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
Okay. Ooh.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Right, so that was your reaction to that. Is anyone else out here before I go back inside? Because I forgot to ask the other two about the letter. But they already saw it, I think, so I don't know if I'll need to ask them. I'll try and ask everyone else, though. Right, so can I talk to you about this?
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
True. But I also don't think you should date co-workers. That's just a personal opinion. I think it never ends well. Right, so I can't ask you about that. Let me go and ask Freddy. If you're still in here, Freddy, you are still in here. Okay, good stuff. Now let me show you this.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present.
With the necklace.
Tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Because I think some people get annoyed at you, Freddy.
No.
I could be your ghostwriter.
Leave it alone, Freddy.
Think about it.
I'm going through a tough time right now, bud. Right, let me... I don't think I spoke to Rufus. I tried to show them the letter, but I couldn't.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal
Same
with
information. Because he takes mugs.
Are there any other detectives who are actually qualified?
I've been doing.
Right, let's get through this. We've already had this dialogue. And then go back outside again. Diddle-dee. He's a hoarder of mugs. I think more than anything. Give me 1 second, sorry. Had to clear my throat. Sorry about that. Right, so let's see. Ah, here we go.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
The spelling of her name is wrong. I swear.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she
There.
would have told me. I'm her friend.
Okay, so we've got some extra words now. Not all of them still, though. So... Who would have stalked? Who would have done stalking? Who would have done the stalking? I don't think she wrote the note, I do agree. But who would have done the stalking? Someone stalked or kidnapped. I think it's kidnapped. To make them stay quiet about the salami bandit illegally importing salamis. I think that's correct. Blank is the one that provides the salamis to Blank. So is it Boris is the one that provides the salamis to Manfred potentially? Manfred did sound a bit weird about the letter. So Boris is the one that provides the salamis. Or is it Sophie is the one that supplies the salamis? I've still got a couple more words to find. Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to leave? I don't think that's enough words. I think something's gone weird here. Right, I need to do some more talking to people, I think.
Sophie left. And she left a note on the desk.
Right, so that's the same dialogue as before. I've already done all the inspections on her.
She left? Just like this?
So that's the same dialogue as
Should I
before.
look for her?
Am I missing anything? So this mentioned that phone number.
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
I've definitely missed something though, haven't I? I'm sure I got both of these. And there's nothing else over here. High expectations. Let me get around to you, please. We've checked the note already. Can I leave at the moment?
I can't leave
No.
now. I need to solve.
So who have I not spoken to? I've spoken to Freddy, I've spoken to Laura, Boris, Freddy, Rufus, Margaret, and Manfred. That's everyone, isn't it? Except for Sophie, obviously, but Sophie's gone. So who is there left to talk to?
Maybe I should write a book too. It can't be that hard. Oh,
Right, so your dialogue's going the same.
I always wanted to be a rich.
that dialogue's the same.
Why would Laura recruit
That dialogue's the same.
The truth.
And I can't show them the letter. That's already been inspected. Is there something I'm missing in here?
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
So I've already done that. I've already done what's over here.
It's a letter for an application
Yeah.
signed by.
I've already inspected. Oh, I can do more here now.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office.
That wasn't there before. Perfect.
Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Right, what's behind the portrait? Is it Sophie? CS00BD. So is that 211? No. So customer service, operations officer, branch director, right? That's what I'm guessing they stand for. So I was thinking it was how many of them there are, but maybe it's not. Because... Oh, bus driver. But that would still be, what, 2 customer service people, because you've got Margaret and Laura. And then you've got 1 operations officer, because that's Freddie, and 1 bus driver. Unless the receptionist counts, which it doesn't. That's what I would imagine it being anyway. Let's go through our people. So, you've got operations officer, customer service, bus driver. Hey there, Brushy, how are you doing? So that would be 211, wouldn't it? 211. That makes sense to me. Oh, there was 4 bus drivers, weren't there? There you go. There was 4. There's just 1 here at the moment. You were right, AU. Thank you for jogging my memory.
Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
My brain just needed a little shake. Thank you for that. So what's in here? We've got some keys. Server room key. Can I take that with me? Dear Ingrid, I know... Oh, let me get this first. 2 letters, different handwriting. What do they say? Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred, okay? Keep quiet, fear of snitching. Blackmail, enemy. Do all of these things and nothing will happen to you. Right, so that's Manfred's handwriting.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company.
You love saying my nickname. Well, I like my nickname. And I'm glad to hear you're doing okay.
Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
The server room! One thing I want to check though is, can I now look in here? So that handwriting is the same handwriting as that letter. So Manfred kidnapped Sophie. Is that the situation? And that letter's from Sophie. Ooh. Is that what's going on? Right, so Sophie got kidnapped. Because Sophie wanted to snitch. There you go, there you go. We're figuring it out.
Sophie got kidnapped.
Got kidnapped!
There must be more to this.
He's the old Bill. He did used to work on the police. He's now an independent detective. Right, so, more business. So, Manfred kidnapped Sophie to make him stay quiet about the salami bandit illegally importing salamis. Sophie is the one that... This is the bit that's wrong. So... He migrated. See, Manfred is definitely the one. Right, so... Manfred kidnapped Sophie to make him stay quiet about blank. We're still not 100% on that one. Illegally importing salamis. Blank is the one that provides the salamis to Manfred. We're still missing a couple words there though. But okay, we're figuring stuff out. To the server room! Can I talk to you again? That's the same dialogue. Let's get through this quickly. See if people have got new dialogue.
Maybe I should write.
That's new dialogue. That's not new dialogue. So I think everyone's just got the same dialogue. We will go over to the server room. Excuse me, everyone. Sophie's been kidnapped. Don't worry about it.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Solving a mystery.
Secret detective business.
You're the one that hired me. Go take a quick sip of my drink.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Right, let's do some snooping.
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Salami?
I don't think it's meant to do this.
Okay. Oh! Oh, look how tired I am! Anxious. Oh, don't give the duck fingernails. Oh, jeez. Breadcrumbs. Shame, because you are hooked on your bread, sir. Right, now what else is there? Oh. Right, we've got some extra words.
Been there the whole day?
And then we've got...
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
It kind of is, Eugene. I'm going to be honest. Is Rufus living here? 100 mark voucher. Okay. Oh. Bus, CCTV. How to delete Ise's selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Lisa. Okay. Is Rufus living here?
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay?
Let's see. So we've got all of our words now. To make him stay quiet about illegally importing salamis. Boris is the one that provides... I don't think it's Boris. The one that provides salamis to Manfred. What have I got wrong here? So what about other words? Blackmailed, dated, framed, helped, kidnapped, murdered, stalked. He does have a key to this room. But I'm just trying to think, right, because this letter here from Manfred looks similar to this writing, which is the resignation letter from Sophie. But they've also spelt the surname wrong, so it's definitely not Sophie. So I think Manfred has framed the kidnapping. Oh, here we go. There's more information. Demands, employee of the month. So it's Rufus. TV in my room. And we've got the alien book. So this is Rufus's room. So there's something going on with Rufus. So if I go back onto this. So if I do... Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about the salami bandit illegally importing salamis. Let me see I'm reading this correct. So it says here, my demands, employee of the month, TV in my room, keep quiet about the thing. Do all of these things and nothing will happen to you. That's blackmail, isn't it? So Rufus has been blackmailing the salami bandit, because that's the same handwriting, isn't it? How do I phrase this properly? So Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about Margaret No, it's saying about the illegally, so that can't be correct. Well, it's unless it means like illegally selling vouchers. Okay. Margaret is the one that provides vouchers to Rufus. But that's also true because on the where is it? On this one, which is Thingy's Margaret's computer, it had the vouchers on there. And it's saying delete everything, so they're clearly up to something as well. So Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him/her stay quiet about Rufus illegally selling vouchers. There you go. Margaret is the one supplying the vouchers to Rufus. There we go. There we go.
Vouchers. That might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for.
So we still don't know what's going on with the salamis.
I needed to catch the salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the salami bandit get away with this.
This workplace is a mess.
Time to find out who was behind everything.
We've got the janitor living in the server room blackmailing their manager because they're illegally selling vouchers on eBay. Then you've got the receptionist who's been kidnapped. And that's been framed by Manfred, potentially because Sophie knew about the vouchers. Potentially, rather than the salami. But then people are still importing salami. And that seemed to be Manfred's handwriting as well. So did you do that as like a distraction? Manfred might be the bandit. I don't know. There's a lot. I still don't know where. Snooping?
Snooping around.
Yeah, I was snooping. What about it?
Room is strictly off limits.
Because you live there.
I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
He huffs. Where did you put Sophie?
Sophie's parents are awful, you know.
Our dialogue's the same. I've got nothing else I can show you.
Does this mean
That dialogue's the same. Got nothing I can show you. Manfred, Rufus. Right, where is this manager? Manfred.
It's not really a detective's job.
Sometimes the
Right, that dialogue is still the same. And there's nothing I can show you, Rufus. Does something I'm missing over here? Anything I'm missing? Doesn't look like it, does it? Okay. Your dialogue hasn't changed. So do I need to talk to Rufus first? Can I talk to you? That's the same dialogue as well.
I always wanted to be.
And there's nothing I can ask you about. Rufus?
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft.
Why is your dialogue also the same?
Detectives who are actually
I've been the truth.
So can I show you anything? I can't. Ah. But I still haven't found Sophie. I still have not found Sophie. Hey there, Van. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're well and had a lovely, lovely stream today. I hope you're enjoying Elden Ring. And of course, welcome on in, raiders. We are trying to solve a mystery. We're getting closer, but it seems to unravel into more and more madness every time we solve one thing. So we'll hopefully get there quite soon. We're trying to figure this out though. I think Manfred's the salami bandit because... And her handwriting, because the salami bandits and her handwriting are identical. There we go. Yeah, I'm a duck rabbit detective.
Manfred is the salami bandit.
Oh my goodness.
That makes a lot of
You came in at a
sense.
good time, Van. We're solving it all.
Ironic. That is
Obviously,
handwritten
though-
note meant to frame
Oh.
Fredersen.
There we go. If you need to get something to eat, drink, anything like that, obviously you do. And make sure you do. And if you need to have a rest, if you need to step away for any reason, of course, make sure you do as well. Make sure you look after yourself. But if you want to hang around, I'd love to have you all the same. So whatever works best for you.
Ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Right, so what's this second one here then? The kidnapping. Sophie is at Manfred's home in a box. I think they might be at Manfred's home though, because the writing was Manfred's. Unless they want me to say the salami bandits. Office station. What would station be though? So I think it's home. On a... Oh! Station. Manfred Station. On a bus. In a bus. I hope not under a bus. In a bus. Okay. See, I think it's station. In a box, bus, cake, fight, trip. No, I think it's bus. I think it's bus. Sophie is at Bear Bus Station. Bear Bus's office. There you go. In a bus. Okay. So Sophie is in a bus.
That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing.
Manfred!
I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Yeah, that's why Manfred's outside. But like, I noticed that the note had the same handwriting as well. So I was like, it must be Manfred. Give me 1 second, sorry. Just had to clear my throat. So we've now got extra stuff to solve though. Dirty work, infatuation. So is it Boris is the salami bandit's accomplice because he used to date Sophie, and the salami bandit needed someone who could convince who though? Into Boris is the salami bandit's accomplice because she used to date Sophie, and the salami bandit needed someone who could convince helping? No, that's not quite right. What's this one then? It's the salami bandits carry out the selling of the vouchers. That's fine. So, accomplice. Rufus. So that's also wrong. Rufus is the salami bandit's accomplice. Well, I guess enemy, right? Because the salami bandit needed someone who could carry out the selling of vouchers. But I don't think they're selling vouchers. But who else is an accomplice in all of this then? Let's go and talk to some people. Let's go talk to some people. Let's see if we can get any more dialogue. Nope, that's the same dialogue. Right, it looks like everyone has the same dialogue still. Also, the vouchers. Basically, Rufus was selling vouchers that Margaret got on eBay and was basically blackmailing Manfred into letting him live where he was living. But I don't think so. They were kind of working together in terms of not telling everyone else about their stuff, because Rufus is saying keep quiet about my voucher thing and I'll keep quiet about your salami thing. But that doesn't really make them accomplices, does it? And the salami bandit isn't selling the vouchers. Importing. Boris. There we go. So Boris is involved. Importing the salamis. That makes more sense. Hey there, Crusader. How you doing?
Makes sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Okay. Now the other one, infatuation. Boris is the salami bandit's accomplice because she used to date Sophie. And the salami bandit needed someone who could convince Sophie into helping? Because we know that Boris and Sophie used to date. I think Rufus and Margaret are already dating, aren't they? Oh, maybe. Maybe. But they seem to be the enemy, right? Rather than the accomplice. So Sophie is the salami bandit's enemy because she used to date Boris. And the salami bandit needed someone who could convince Boris into helping? Snitching, stalking, murdering, helping, dating, selling. Yeah, that's not right. So, yeah, because they definitely used to date. I don't think it's accomplice though. I don't... Oh, okay. Somehow got that right. Okay. You're good at this, AU. You're good at this, AU.
Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits.
Literally everyone apart from Fred and Laura, right? Everyone apart from Fred and Laura are involved in this. And the only reason we showed up to start with is because Laura thought Fred was stealing her sandwiches. So, quite funny when you think about it. So the two people who are completely innocent in this situation are the one that brought in the detective, and all of this has been unravelled.
But first, I had to free Sophie.
You should be a fish detective. Oh, that's claustrophobic.
Sophie! What happened?
even Margaret's guilty in this.
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story?
Eugene McQuackerson.
The one and only Duck Detective.
Dun dun.
Read the room.
Let him have his moment, Laura.
This is how everything went down.
Let him have this.
The Britzel Beerbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris.
Oh,
since it would be
true.
easiest for the bus
It'd be hard to find people to kind of like get involved with the whole scheme. True, true.
The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
So they had 3-hour delays because they were
Easy to
smuggling
talk Boris
salami.
into crime. So Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into
Aww,
helping
poor
their plan.
Boris.
Everything was going well until the Duck Detective. That's me.
That's me.
Infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie
I'm an
gave him
unbiased
cold
duck.
feet
I do not
and
judge.
ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her.
Yeah,
in the
the
luggage compartment
convictions
of one
kind
of
of
the
start
buses.
growing, don't they? We've now got kidnapping involved.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch.
Of course, it all loops round to that again, doesn't it? What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly
My man, I don't think the sandwich is the deal anymore. I know you're obsessed with bread, but...
Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything.
Manfred also kidnapped a giraffe.
Should Manfred get arrested?
I don't know. Should Manfred get arrested? He did kidnap a person. What do you guys think? Should Manfred get arrested? Because he just wanted to make money for his family. But things did get very out of hand. Yes, okay.
He is the reason this all started in the first place.
You're not wrong.
Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie?
Should Sophie be
Without
arrested?
her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Should Sophie get arrested, chat? This all's gotten very out of hand quite quickly. I'm just a bread-addicted duck, going through a divorce, down on my luck, and I just want to find out who stole the sandwiches, and look where we are now. Should Sophie be arrested? Kind of thinking maybe. Maybe. They are involved. They could probably get a lesser sentence, but they were intending to call the police. Kinda. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe they should be. An accomplice does count. It does, yeah. It's same as like, I know this is like a bigger deal, but being an accessory to murder, you can still be convicted, can't you? Even if you didn't do the actual murdering. Because you still kind of made it possible. I'm going to have to say yes.
She did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Kind of. He did actively do the smuggling. He did actively do the smuggling. The thing is though... Hey there Nax, how are you doing? I'm just trying to figure out. If you were to smuggle... He did actually do the bad thing. I'm just trying to figure out if you were to smuggle food over the border. Are you able... Is it just a fine or do you get arrested? I think it depends on what you smuggle, right? Hey there, Lenori. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream today. I hope your subathon's going well as well. I hope it's going great for you. And of course, welcome on in, Raiders. And Lenori, if you need to go and get something to eat, something to drink, if you need to go and take a rest or do anything at all, make sure you do. I'll try my best to look after your wonderful community. We're just solving a mystery right now, deciding who to arrest. But welcome on in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stream was good. I'm glad to hear it. Super glad to hear it. And welcome on in, Hybrid. How you doing? I feel like, yeah, he should get fired for negligence, but he was doing what his manager said. Oh, jeez.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely.
Could I finish the hours today, but you didn't want to do an 11-hour stream? Oh, absolutely. I don't blame you for that. It's tiring and it's not good for your voice. Definitely have a rest. But tomorrow will be the last day. It's gone on a few days though, right? So congratulations. I'm glad it's gone quite well for you. Super happy to see it. I've been seeing your posts on Twitter and stuff about it. Arrest everyone. Maybe that might be the way to go. Hey there, Tofu. How are you doing? We are indeed a burp.
But that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging
9 whole days. That's wild. Big congratulations.
All right.
Very well deserved.
Made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred.
Sophie.
Boris.
So, what about...
I do it again.
I'll do it again. What about Rufus and Margaret? Is what they're doing technically illegal? Because they are kind of like, I don't know, stealing vouchers. I guess it's not illegal per se. They could get fired for it. You're good. Glad to hear it. I'm all right. Thank you. Nutsu, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you're well.
Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office,
Laura does a lot of
we
work.
wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Laura does work.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions.
Because she deserves them.
How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours?
That's true, Margaret. You think Rufus and Margaret are just going against company policy? Yeah, most likely, most likely. You could suggest that they're kind of stealing money from the company in a weird way because of the vouchers. I feel like, I don't know if that's a stretch though. And you're good, glad to hear it. I'm well, thank you. The stream's been good. I've been looking forward to this game for a good while and it came out on Friday, but I've been a bit poorly, so I held off on streaming it. But I feel a bit better today, so here I am. And it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it.
And while we're at it, Rufus!
Rufus! Good point. What's happening to Rufus?
How dare you
Embezzle,
embezzle
that's the
money from
word.
company?
Embezzle. I was trying to think of the right word.
Threaten me!
This whole company's a bit of a mess.
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off.
Yeah, his sexy alien book.
Alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred.
They did invest. I mean, they did. That's technically illegal, but I don't know how it works in terms of going to prison. I don't know the law well enough. It's been a lovely stream. I'm glad you think so, AU. And thank you, Lenori. I'm definitely on the mend. I'm not 100%, but definitely on the mend. And I do appreciate everyone being so understanding with me while I've been a bit all over the place. Are you planning? Yeah, I am definitely planning on playing it. I need to go and get a copy because I prefer physical copies of games, so I do need to do that. I want to give it a good go though, because I've never played the Paper Mario games. I know about them, but I've never played them. So I'd love to give the remake a good go. That's true, AU. I don't know, I just feel bad when things aren't properly planned and I have to change plans. I don't like it. So it does mean a lot.
Not me, that's for sure.
I'm in for a good time, I hope so. I'll definitely get myself a copy though, so watch this space.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this?
You got a physical copy. I just prefer physical copies. I don't know. Like, it's not like a high almighty thing. Like, I totally appreciate the use of digital copies of things and the convenience. I mean, I have Steam games. They're all physical copies, do you know what I mean? But just something about the Switch games and like console games. If I can, I prefer to get a physical copy. I don't know why, it's just kind of just what I do, I guess. I think I just like having it in my hands.
If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it.
You still have your GameCube copy? I never had a GameCube growing up. So I never got to get like GameCube games and stuff. Yeah, my PC doesn't have a CD drive. I need to buy a DVD player to plug into my telly because I do have DVDs. Actually no, I say that. My PlayStation 4 has a DVD player, so I don't need to do that. I can plug in my PlayStation 4. One question about Switch games though, I'm getting sidetracked now. The other day, I did something. And I probably shouldn't have. You know how with the Switch games, there was that whole thing going around where they were saying they've coated the Switch games in like a chemical to make them taste gross. So if a child tries to eat them, they'll spit it back up again. And that turned into everyone licking their Switch cartridges to see if it was true. Myself included. I also did it. So the other day I was like, and it was a newer game, I was like, I wonder if they still coat these Switch cartridges with that stuff. So I licked another cartridge. They still do. They still coat them. Don't do it. I had to check. I had to double check. They still coat them. So I've told you now, you don't need to lick it. Still disgusting. It's interesting though, like the fact they thought to do it. It totally makes sense. And I think it's a good idea that they did. But it's just interesting what the discussion would have been like for them to decide to do it. I can still lick the rat poison, it's fine. Today you got your transparent blue 2DS with Pokemon Yellow and Alpha Sapphire. Great fun. And now you got from Gen 1 and like the DS. That's so cool. I love Alpha Sapphire. I really enjoyed that remake. You're thinking about kicking up your Switch cartridges. It might be an acquired taste. No, I know it's not actually rat poison. Just tastes gross. It's probably a similar stuff. You can get that stuff that you paint on your nails to stop you from biting them because it tastes gross. I wonder if it's a similar thing. Like it's not unhealthy for you, but it tastes gross. Like it's not going to cause you harm. I wonder if it's like a similar thing. And like all you need to, Lenore, thank you again for the raid. And big congratulations for your subathon.
You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch.
Manfred!
Not accuse my best friend of smuggling!
Thank you, Lenore. Oh, she sniffles.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
You still did it though.
Did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill.
Oh no! You said your cousin was ill.
The only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
That is such manipulation, Sophie!
I should have known.
Sophie!
If you're stupid enough to believe that,
Sophie!
then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Disappointed.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
I really quacked that case.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Now, Ferguson.
Oh geez, the police are here.
Truth is an ugly mistress.
Click, click, and click. Take him away, boys.
But it is my duty to
Yeah, please give Laura her mug back. Absolutely.
of Lady Justice.
Oh, interesting. 98% of players decided to arrest Manfred, 63% of players decided to arrest Sophie, and 69%, nice, of players decided to arrest Boris. So So most people decided to arrest all of them, so we are in the majority. I'm surprised that it dropped down for Sophie and Boris though. Well, I'm surprised more people arrested Boris than Sophie, because Boris did seem to be very much on the end of the line of it all. Interesting. But yeah, basically everyone arrested Manfred. And that's the credits! Ooh, let's speed through them and see if there's a cutscene on the end. Whoosh! I want to know who the voice actors were. I probably skipped past that by accident.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus?
Aw, Eugene.
Guess I'm walking home.
Oh, Freddy.
Need a ride?
Are they going to become like our Watson for the sequel? I hope there's a sequel.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Eugene.
Come on, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please.
Please. He sighs. And it's raining. Though ducks like water, so the duck might not mind too much.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Look at his face. Look at Freddy.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine,
That's true. Trench coats don't like water.
we can team up.
Absolutely not.
And I could be your sidekick.
Freddy is so obsessed. How was it not Freddy that called us? That's quite funny. Considering Freddy was the one who was our fan. The end. I'm glad I waited for the post-credits. That was cute. I want a sequel. I know it's only been out for what? 4 days. I want a sequel. I want it. I want it now. I want a sequel. What happens if I continue? Right, I just go back here again. Okie dokies. What's out here if I come back out? Everyone's still just here, so it's basically before the ending. So you can kind of change your choices. Okie dokes. So can I... There we go. Right, I'm going to switch over to the other screen. Give me just a second. And then quit out of this so the music doesn't distract me. There we go. That was so much fun there. I really enjoyed that. I think that's definitely the sort of game I needed to pep me up a little bit. I had an awful lot of fun. The voice acting was so fun. It was not too complicated, but just enough complicated to make you think a little bit. It got very out of hand very quickly. I very much loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And I very much recommend it for those who didn't see the entire thing, because those of you who hang around with me have had the whole thing kind of spoiled now. I apologise. It is my living space, yeah. I've got my plushies, I've got my television. But we should go and find someone to say hello to, should we? So let me see who's about. Let me bring this onto the correct screen. We can see if anyone else is playing Duck Detective. Is anyone else playing Duck Detective? A few people are. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see. There's an actual duck playing the Duck Detective. How far into it are you? Oh, they've only just started. That's quite cute. What's your rules? Right, they have no under 18s. Oh, thank you for coming, Bahar. I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to decide where to send everyone. But I'm not too sure. We could go and say hello to Dom. They're doing Pokey Rogue, and I know some people have expressed interest in that. Should we go and say hello to Dom? Why not? Let's keep things simple, shall we? But thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I know I don't normally stream on Mondays, but obviously streams have all been a bit weird at the moment. And as I was saying before, I really do appreciate everyone's patience and understanding with me. I do hope to be back on track sooner rather than later, but watch this space. I think I am going to stay with no schedule for a bit longer, just to try and get myself back in the swing of things. So next stream most likely Wednesday, but watch this space. I will tweet, it will go on the Discord like always. But when I do stream, it will be the normal 7 PM BST as it usually is. And we still have the post-game on Final Fantasy XIV to finish, which we're getting very close to finishing, so that'll be good. And yeah, so I'll see you very, very soon. Let's get this raid underway. Thank you for the raids today. Thank you for being your wonderful selves as always. Thank you for keeping me company. Raid message, if you have the raid emotes, be sure to use them. If not, just Tofu raid, big old capital letters. We'll keep it simple. Let's go and say hello to Dom. They've been to MCM this weekend, I believe, so I want to see how they did with that as well. But yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Have a wonderful start to your week, whether you're resting, working, studying, or anything else. And of course, as always, make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. I'm probably going to bed. And fingers crossed my smoke alarm doesn't go off again tonight, because I don't need any more of that. No thank you. But yes, I'm going to go. Goodbye again. Thank you again. All that good stuff. And I will see you very, very, very soon. So yes. Bye everyone. Toodaloo. Bye.